take you a long way, man, for real. Because not everyone want to rap. Nobody want to do the other stuff like the interviewing and shit like that. So it's good. Like what you guys are doing, I don't see a lot of people doing that. Like traveling, interviewing many artists. Like that's a really good thing to do.
Shout out to the dog.
All love, man.
It's Sebby season, bitch.
They looking, these niggas mad cause I'm cooking, yeah, they shookin', I'm about to take over Brooklyn, whoa, so Brooklyn, hey.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy PJ. I'm here with the gang, Sebby, UV, E.
Drippy season, man. You know that.
You already know the deal, man. So yeah, definitely introduce yourselves. So
Sebby, man, Lil Sebby, you know the vibes. We out here from Boston.
I go by UV Collect, you feel me? Check me out, no cap.
I go by Estylez.
Estylez.
Model, we trying to do whatever. You know, cap.
For sure, Juwan, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing fashion shit. Me up, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shout out, Baggy. Shout out.
Koan Studios.
Hell yeah.
Website.
Yeah, so
that's the bag right here. This is a One Studios bag right here. You see that big
Get
drip,
into the
man.
drip. Get into the drip.
We need to zoom in on this like that,
Yeah.
yo. This part of the video, zoom in on the bag, bro. That's self-made in the cribbo. You know that.
playing nice little handbag. Yo, so get into it. So what's the fashion brand that they're talking about, man? Get us hip.
The fashion brand, that's called Juwan Studios, you know what I'm saying? I just started it like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. Just been on my own shit. Like, it started off as a hobby, you know? I didn't go to school for it, just kind of learned, just bought a sewing machine and just put ideas together, man. So yeah, some of my latest creation.
Oh yeah,
you know,
next up in the fashion game, you know that. Got to figure it out.
That's
fire,
first looking.
And it's only like $150, man. So you know you can just buy instead of buying one that Gucci bag, Prada bag, you know, upcoming, you know, brand bag.
That's all I'm saying, man. Why not? Go with some low key, bro.
Yeah, no cap.
Go with some low key. So you from New York? You guys, most of you guys from New York. I know you.
Yeah,
from
you know,
Mass.
I met all. This is my team. You feel me? I met them all in New York, just being out. You feel me?
Like
that Estylez just walk up to me at a party.
Oh, you just getting lit.
Oh yeah, bro. Getting lit. No cap.
Hold on.
That shit was funny. Hold on.
Oh, I got a dab with it.
That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Nah, but for sure, we was just getting lit, and then we just met up, started chilling, making music, some chill shit. We just started vibing and shit. So
Yeah, I know you make music, E, right? So
That's a fact,
yeah.
yeah.
So how long you been making music for?
I've been writing. I started writing like a year ago type shit, but I recently started taking it seriously, like going to the studio. I would say like 8 months ago type shit.
Yeah, because I know
some
your
shit,
latest project was like 3 months ago type
That's
of
a
thing.
fact, yeah.
So
yeah.
those like
for
the 3 months ago. Was that like your first single that you dropped?
Okay.
Okay.
I dropped Prada.
Prada. Okay.
Yeah,
Go fucking your
Prada
daughter.
was my- yeah.
Fucking your daughter.
Prada was my first single that I had dropped.
Word. And is that still accessible today? Like if
Of
you were to
course,
check it out. Cool.
of course, yeah. Check that joint out on SoundCloud. I'm gonna get it on Apple Music for me, but check it out on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Just really TP.
And we got some shit on the way. Me and Estylez got some shit on the way. Bring them back to the
shit
lot.
hard.
It's coming to the fire ass song.
Word.
Video
bro.
back to
When
the
the
lot.
camera turns out, I gotta know this, bro. I gotta get hip if y'all got it
We
already.
about to be outside
Come
for
on,
sure.
yeah, we
No
gonna
cap.
put y'all on. It's fire.
Heard you, man. So UV, what, you know what I'm saying? What's the deal, man?
Man, that's a lot about me, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know, like, I make music too. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, the other day was like my first performance ever.
That's lit, man.
And mind you, I didn't even know I had the crowd like a little turn. Cause like as soon as I was done, like my homegirl told me like, yo, you was hype, like y'all was the it of the show. I was like, alright, you know what it is, you know, bring my team in, we turn up.
He was lit.
But
He was lit, man. You know that.
I dropped the song with her, like featured. That was like the first thing I ever dropped, like for real, like.
Yeah.
But still though, like I'm still a little iffy. I'm still working on it. You feel me? Yeah.
So the performance idea, like I know you say you like obviously make music. So
Yeah.
what got you into music in the first place, man?
I'm not gonna lie to you, it was my homeboy. Like I ain't even cool with him now. Like, you know, I hope he get rich and do his thing too, feel me? But like respectfully, but like he got me into it. Like I was in the studio with him, like we was talking about it. And legit, I saw somebody do it. It was just seeing somebody do it right in front of me.
Inspired by
Like
that
son
shit,
just went in there, he didn't have nothing written. He just went in there and just made some
did his
heat.
thing.
Yeah, so that just like, yo, well, if he
Motivated
does
you.
it, like, why can't I do it? You feel me?
For sure.
But definitely my first session was trash. It was
like that.
horrible.
What happened?
Bro.
What happened, man?
Bro, I went in there, right? I thought I had it down packed, like, but the thing is I didn't really put no work into it, no
Okay.
effort. I didn't really feel the music. Like I would just
beat, was it the beat itself or was it just
nah,
like the...
like it was just me in general. Like I wasn't feeling the music. Like
Okay.
I would literally like spin towards the beat, but the thing is I didn't know where I was going with the beat. I didn't know what I was doing with the music. You feel me? But now I'm trying to work on it. You know,
Finding your own identity,
yeah,
right?
literally we started at the same time. Legit.
Practice
Yeah,
makes
first
perfect,
studio
man.
session.
Practice makes
First
perfect.
studio session and
Yeah.
first show too. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's lit, man. I'm
For
so
sure,
in, bro, because here's the thing. When you create, it's
Yeah.
such a beautiful thing because
Yeah.
like it's cool to sound like somebody else, but in all reality, you make your own form. You make your own sound,
Yeah.
basically, right? So that's dope, man. I'm proud of y'all for y'all doing y'all thing out here, man. So
Good.
what's so significant about the underground scene in New York? I know y'all already hip to the culture, but
I mean,
for us, we ain't really hip
it's
like
mad
that.
organic. It's authentic. You feel me? You meet people, you vibe with them. It's like you create a relationship with a person first, and y'all build off of that. Then you find out this person does fashion, this person does music, or they shoot camera pictures. You feel me? And then based off of that, you like, yo, we can start our own thing. You feel me? Instead of just like consuming, because everyone always want to consume.
Yeah.
But I feel like New York is the outlet. We push the culture, so it's like
Sure.
if you can really go out there on a stage, you know, nobody in the audience, and you just do your thing with a song that you recorded on your own. That's how you really gonna show your passion. People want to see that passion. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
And,
talk
and if
that
you see that in
shit,
somebody
for
else, you
sure.
gonna connect with them. You feel me? That's really what it is. You know. So
It's crazy, bro,
Yeah.
because like you know from
Yeah.
Boston, man. Boston is known,
It's not like
unfortunately, like it's not like that.
No.
It's not like that one bit. It's not like everybody's trying to spread something. Everybody's trying to spread a movement. That's far from that. Everybody's just
Yeah.
trying to get theirs for theirs, right?
That's a fact.
And
Yeah.
so I want you to elaborate on that, bro. So elaborate.
Yeah, like I mean, I have my people in Boston, you know, people that I went to school with that I'm cool with. But it's like I feel like some way it gets kind of stagnant to a point. Like you can only go so far. Like there's low key a cap. I'm not saying that for everyone because you got people like Jordan Lucas, you got cousins.
doing their thing, of course. You got artists that do their thing, but are
it's
they-
like, you know, I feel like New York, the culture is just so powerful. You know, you come out here, people can just like hype each other. It's all about hype. You feel me? If you can really hype some shit up with a song, like when I have these guys around me when I'm performing, it just gives me that energy to go crazy with it. And then you see people like Travis, like that's like the level that I'm trying to get to. You feel me? Like
Sure.
so it's like it's kind of like that. You know, I fuck with New York, I fuck with Boston too, but like right now, you know, it's
Yeah,
Brooklyn,
it's home.
man. It's a
It's
Brooklyn,
home,
man.
man.
You know that?
It's
Ah.
all, bro.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
That's lit, man. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you for doing your thing, man,
you,
and
bro.
just
I
getting all these
appreciate it.
connections, bro.
Yeah.
So to touch on the fashion idea, like you're the underground, low key. I don't call it underground, but it's low key right now.
Just started.
Yeah, just starting it up, but I know you probably already made connects out here, like people that are also doing their thing. So what makes them unique and special, man? If you have anybody in mind already.
I mean, I just look up to different people like Val Christopher, different people like Ev Bravado, stuff like that, you know, and then I gain inspiration from them. What makes the other people unique? I would say they all have their own style, you know, that you can't replicate, you know, it's authentic.
Hell yeah.
But, you know, everyone has their own style, and, you know, people just, that's how,
No worries, man. No worries, man. Listen, just you're fine, bro. You're fine.
Yeah, man.
As far as like your brand itself, what do you plan on creating? What do you plan on building? Like what I mean is like simply, okay, you make clothes, but what is the overall message that you're trying to bring with your street brand?
So like we focus on upscale and recycling, basically.
Awesome.
Yeah, so basically like denim. I don't know if you know, like to produce it, like it's kind of harsh for the environment, like with the dyes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
The
what
inside
I
of
do
this
is
bag is the denim. The inside.
You can flip that inside out.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, let me take it off.
Yeah, let me peek this real quick.
You feel me? Flex the bag, man. Flex the bag. You want to show
Cop
them what's
no-
up with the
Yeah,
bag?
show me side. Show me
Yeah.
side for us.
It's reversible. You ever see a
so
bag
yeah,
like
it's
that?
like reversible tote bag.
Alright,
You know,
bro. Yeah, bro.
yeah, so this part is made of like denim.
Hell yeah.
So like I said, like it's kind of bad for environment during the production stage. So what I do is like I go to like different thrift stores
Okay.
and I get the denims that, you know, people that
I fall. Technical difficulty.
yeah. So yeah, I just I buy denims from the thrift store. You know, obviously people don't really want like the larger sizes.
Yeah.
So that's how I get my fabric, and then I just, you know, cut it up, sew it back together, and then it's like one of the
That's
final
lit. So it's just
products, turn it into
reversible.
product.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fire, man.
Hold
on.
It's all about the idea.
WS, you got the WS
Juwan
on this.
Studios.
Juwan Studios, man. On the
Yeah.
come up, man.
down.
Yo, also, too, my man Koan be making clothes. That's his own. He got his self.
Oh, heard you. Okay,
That's his own
yeah.
shit, you feel me? It's kind of like that.
Heard
I
you,
made
yeah.
these out of like different pits and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's lit. Yeah, we'll get into that. My bad. I'm trying to make sure this thing is good for the camera and shit. I'm
You got
already.
it, you got it.
I'm too focused in I'm in the zone, bro. Hold on. So as far as your brand, man. So what you got going on, man?
Well, my name is Koan Charisma. My fault I didn't get to introduce myself.
No worries, man. No worries.
But like my brand, it represents stuff. I'll be like trying to push a message. So it's kind of like take from the rich, give to the poor. For me, and it's like I only use 3 colors to cut down cost on like the overall production, and also those 3 colors represent something. So black is for like our people, green is for the the land and the wealth, red is for the blood and shit.
Word. So the message is more important when it comes to just your brand alone, right? Word. So where can they find you social media wise? Where can they find you?
My Instagram, because I also make music, is just SDK Koan. I change it up sometimes. You can always find me by like Koan Charisma some way, somehow.
Oh yeah.
So like my clothing company is Estylez.
Yeah, matter of fact, Golden Boys. We got a song out right now on Sevolution. It's called Golden Boys. Go check that shit out. It's Goldie Fire. I just called him like mad late, like 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, yo, bro, fuck it, I'm trying to record. He said, pull up. We pull up. We just had a little mic in the crib. You feel me? And my man, shout out to Soul Lou. He just cooked up the beat on the spot, and we just went, back. That song took maybe 30 minutes, like 30 minutes an hour, and it's fire, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's lit, man. I know Sevolution, the album is fire, man. Definitely make sure if you haven't checked that already.
Check that out, Sevolution, bro. It's out, man. That's got bangers on there.
What that shit?
Girls, my bag.
That shit.
Charmelia got everything on that shit. It's fire, bro.
Yeah, man. So speaking of the album, Brooklyn, right?
Brooklyn, yeah.
I know obviously you got inspiration from Brooklyn, just the experience you observing and everything, man. Pop Smoke especially. Right. So if you want to hop into it, like what made you?
Yeah, basically, I'm saying one, he passed away, so I was like, and I was already into that music, but I had a friend of mine that was like, bro, you be doing a lot of the turn up shit. Definitely try to like switch it up, try with some drill shit. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna try it because I'm not really like drilling, but I'm an artist. Like I feel like I can take any type of music and just finesse it in my own type of way. So it's not like your typical like type of drill rap. You feel me? I'm doing like auto tune on it and shit. So I just went on there. I got Do What I Do. I recorded that. People was fucking with it. So I was like, I'm gonna make a whole album around that. So I made a bunch of songs. Got Like This. That's what we're gonna shoot later. And I love the dance, It's like when you hear that song, that beat come, that bass, it's so different, it's so wavy.
Different.
You know what I'm saying? Once you hear that, you get turned up in the spot with your peoples, and that's how we like connected. We just started dancing in this spot, we vibing, like gotta know how to party. So I just dropped that shit. It got a good amount of streams right now, so we just running it up, shooting visuals for it. You feel me? And I got like some unreleased shit that go crazy too on the way. That I'm working on. Yeah.
I know you dropped that. You dropped the video. Remember I DM'd you? I was like, "What's ice in my shoes?"
Yeah.
Come
in, bitch. Yeah, I get it, bitch. Yeah.
That song is lit. The whole visual.
Good look, bro. I appreciate that shit. Fire. Yeah. That shit. People really fuck with that song too. It's just the bass is strong in that bitch. That shit go crazy, man. That shit go crazy. Yeah.
Facts, man. You're doing your thing, man. But
thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
So what the biggest takeaway, right? And for me, I always see it. We always, Boston in particular, we get inspiration from New York. We get inspiration from the culture you're trying to build and make, make our own identity, right? So what makes New York so special overall? Like, not even talking mainstream, just people and creators as a whole.
I mean, I feel like it's all about the vibe, the energy. Like you don't expect New York to be like, oh, calm down and stuff like that. We here for real. Like, I know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know Atlanta got the scene right now, but Brooklyn is slowly coming up back again, like for sure.
Got, like shout out Chef G, you feel me?
Not for sure.
All those people like that drill wave is fire, bro. I really fuck with. And Koan could really tell you about like, you feel me, what it's like being from here, cause
Yes. As far as Brooklyn, man. Yeah. So what do you feel is so special about Brooklyn as a whole, man?
Feel me? The city where dreams come true.
Most definitely.
For sure, that's a fact.
If you can't make it here, I don't know.
Yeah, if you can make it here,
you can make it anywhere. That's for sure. That's real facts right there. No cap.
That's lit, man. That's lit, bro. Brooklyn is definitely, a special place. You also got areas like Harlem as well that I'm aware of. So
I'll be over there.
Shout out Harlem.
New York in general, the energy is just here, bro. Like when you hear New York, bro, you just know everybody can connect with that energy. It's just a certain type of demeanor just New York got that no other place can match, no cap.
Yeah.
In terms of like connecting, working, and just getting lit and having fun, like no cap. Like that's how I feel New York is where it's at.
No, most definitely, man. Most definitely. So I think the biggest thing is, as far as Boston, it's like, how do we become our own realm, right? Mm-hmm. But like you said, like it's just the energy you bring. So if you want to just elaborate on how that process even begins. Like, how does that even work?
Yeah, I think it's like, cause when I came out here, I was like, I'm not from here, so I'm like, everyone from New York is kind of like standoffish a little bit, clicky.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
sense.
Very
when
click.
you don't know the vibe,
Yeah, you don't-
everyone could be like a little
Yeah.
standoffish. But once you get with it, you straight into it.
Right,
no
right.
cap. Like,
Yeah,
So yeah, that was my approach. Just meeting people that I genuinely really fuck with their energy. I already see that, and they have mad potential, and that's why like I ran into certain people. Like not everybody I fuck with like that, but these people right here, I ran into them. Like I really fuck with their energy. I want to like bring us to the top because I feel like that's a gift that I low key have. I can just like connect people. You feel me? And that's like everyone here. You know, I met everyone here.
That's
we
fact,
all
that's
here. We
fact.
working
We met
on
at
some
Playboy
shit.
Cardi.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Cardi.
saying?
We met at Playboy Cardi. You feel
Yeah,
me?
you
Pop
know.
up shop. You know what I'm
That's lit,
saying?
man. That's lit, man. That's just New York, man. It's just a special place, man. I'm hoping one day we get to that level where we can just spread, you know what I'm saying, the culture itself and just have our
Oh,
own
yeah,
identity
oh, yeah.
like y'all, man.
I
So,
feel like
the being on the map.
I
Yeah.
feel like if you got New York behind you, you can do anything.
You can do anything.
Anything.
Hey,
This is
man.
like the base of everything.
Yeah.
You make one hot song over here,
Go viral.
Done.
it's
Movie.
over.
Bow.
It's like that.
Viral.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Lit. That's it. It's
Respectful.
done off. You
Yeah, I
lit,
feel
bro.
you.
Don't
Yeah.
cap.
as far as artists like in New York, do you think it would take for you to go outside of the state, or you think it's just like being in the state? Because as far as Boston, you would have to go outside the state.
Yeah, to
right?
promote yourself.
To support-
Yeah.
So do you think it would fall in the same category with New York? Like some New York rappers will have to go to areas
LA,
like Boston,
LA, maybe
LA,
LA, yeah,
Atlanta.
yeah.
Do you think that's what it would take?
Yeah,
Anyways?
honestly, bro, I'm down for all of it. I'm
Yeah.
trying to travel and like try to get little shows and stuff to get my name out there.
Yeah.
It's all about being there in person with the person and shit like that. Your energy, they literally feed off of it.
Feed off your
Literally, my first Uzi song, that's what made me be like Uzi. Like, I meant my first Uzi performance.
Word.
That shit was
word.
crazy. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah,
nah, I
shit,
gotta,
yeah.
I gotta
See
get
him
into
live,
it.
get
Yeah,
into it.
it's,
at
it's
a
all about the
concert.
performance.
Hell yeah.
If you're a good performer, fuck the music. We need the music too, but
Yeah.
you know, if you're a good performer, you're
The
gonna hold it
energy
up.
go
Yeah,
high.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
energy.
because
the
you
music come
getting
with it.
people like
Yeah,
attached to you.
That's
You
a
feel
fact.
me?
People gonna go back and check out your music after you see
Yeah,
you perform
yeah.
live, because everyone makes music nowadays. So it's hard to get someone
Yeah.
just to fuck with your shit. But
Very
if they
hard.
see you like physically live and they see how hype you are, like, oh, I can fuck. He's so hyped for that. I can be hyped for it too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. Seeing them in person. Yeah.
Yeah, that's lit, man. So as far as like performances and like, you know what I'm saying, spreading the culture and building connections, how has that been for y'all?
It's been good. Like we shot the Do What I Do video. I had them all. They was all in it. Everyone here you see was in that video. To Do What I Do. I just threw a party. I was like, you know what? Shout out to my man Teo Liddy. He has like a company. I think it's called Party Promotions. And like I met him just like promoting at clubs. Like when I first came out here, I was promoting just to tell people to pull up to the club, get paid for that. So you know he had a spot already available. And I was like, yo, everybody pull up. We just gonna make a movie. And then we did. It was a good video. You know, the shit's fire. Go check it out on YouTube on the Lil Sebby page. Do What I
sir.
Do.
Do what I do.
That way, do what I. I'm gonna do what I do.
That's
Yeah,
it.
do
That's
it.
what's
Yeah.
up.
That shit go crazy. Every time I perform that live, people are like, "Yo, that song's actually hard." And at this point, I appreciate that because like I had to work on my craft OD. Like I have the mic. Like we recorded in my room. You feel me? I have everyone here. They recorded in my room. We just bang them out. Like through repetition, just continuously doing it. Like I got my shit way better. So yeah. Now the sound is already there. So now we just pushing the visuals. Now it's just visuals on visuals on visuals.
And that's the thing, man. When y'all build off of each other, it's a powerful tool, man. It's such a powerful tool because you can get inspiration to others. You can get inspiration to you eat. You can get inspiration to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just all aligns together, and y'all just build off of each other, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's just a beautiful thing, man. But as far as performances, like I know you in the beginning stage. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been doing your thing too, bro. So how has that been just performing as a whole?
Movie,
First
boy.
time.
Lit.
First
It was
time.
a
It
movie.
was so fire,
Yo,
You see the
bro.
flicks?
Yo,
That first
bro.
performance is crazy,
Honestly, bro. Not to like damn everybody else out, but it's like when we came on that stage, bro. We own that stage, bro.
We don't give a fuck.
Cause it's like even the promoter, the promoter was like, "Yo, I see y'all got y'all little entourage, bro."
10 deep. We
Yo,
come 10 deep
every
in the
time
spot.
one of our
Yeah.
niggas perform the song,
Yo.
bro, all of us is on stage.
Yeah, we're going crazy like.
So it's
Yo,
impossible to not fuck with. You know it's
Little
impossible
the
not
Henny
to.
son
Cause
is geeking,
yeah,
bro.
off the Henny, you feel
Off
me?
the
After
Henny, son.
you smoking this off the thotties too with the little drink.
That's
their
favorite.
They be busting, bro. If you want to get lit real quick before a spot, just get a
Little
Yo,
naughty
but
white
it's
claw.
like
Yo,
the deli.
that shit be
Yo,
busting.
Yo, if you trying to get lit and you a youngin', go get a Pop a thotty,
Get a
bro.
thotty, man. Stop playing.
Nah, you gotta call it the professional name, bro. It's called a White Claw. If you want it, go call it a White Claw, bro. That's what I be drinking, bro. Nah, it's like a drink, but it's like it gets you lit low key, like
It's like salsa water, bitch.
That way.
Salsa water.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
nuts.
mad
Yo, so the deli, you know, the little mama in the deli, yo.
Yeah.
I've been
In the deli, like that shit's open too. Some of them open 24/7.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
You need to grab some some protection at the deli real quick. You gotta go get that shit, man. Some nights like that. I'm not trying to be one of this, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I love it. I love the energy, man.
This is
For real.
squad right here. This is squad.
That's lit, man.
Yeah.
Just overall, I think it's just the culture. The culture is just where it's
Yeah.
at. We already hip. Mainstream's already hip to it. But it's just seeing it in person that just makes it more special.
We
You know what I'm saying?
underground right now, but I'm telling you, you better take it
Yeah,
up
but-
a notch.
bro, here's
This
the
team
thing.
right here, you better take it up a notch.
Here's the thing. Okay, nationally, when you see it on the cameras, when you see, okay, all right, you know, New York, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But like I said, when you're actually here and you see the underground,
Feel it.
you feel it.
Yeah.
And I know, you know what I'm saying? I know you can resonate in that. You
Hell
feel
yeah,
the
I
energy.
feel that
man.
shit. I feel
You
it.
feel the energy, man. So
It's different because, like, you know, no offense to Boston once again, but it's like no one's gonna really want to ride for you because they don't want to be that. Because there's not like a really huge. There's not a lot of huge artists from Boston,
Yeah.
so no one's gonna really like try to push someone like that hard. But like you come out here, it's love. If it's real love, it's real. There's a lot of fake people out here, but sometimes you just gotta filter them out. You find
Yeah,
out the people that
sure,
you really
yeah.
fuck with. Yeah.
exactly, and the true identities come to light anyway. So
Oh,
it don't
yeah,
matter.
true identity always comes to
always
light.
come to light.
You feel
Always
me? All
come to
that
light,
fake
man.
shit gets exposed in the light eventually. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you get burned a couple times before you realize that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You think people are genuine, but they're not really for you. You feel me? But you just gotta peep it and just like keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing.
Gotta keep it. We can't get stuck on no negative shit in the past. Like a lot, people gonna hate. Like that's part of the game.
For sure.
Because they want to eat too. You feel me?
Yeah.
They want to eat too. So
Yep.
But like yeah, I never hate. I just show people respect. You feel me?
Yeah, one thing to come around is like genuine support, because people will see that you have talent, but instead of supporting you and telling you that you have talent, they rather be like,
Yeah, low key.
Fuck him.
Oh,
Let's
he's
push him
alright,
to the
he's
side.
alright.
Yeah, like,
he's not,
That's
they're not
like-
gonna gas you. Like if they really fuck with a song, they're not gonna turn up to
Yeah.
it. 'Cause they don't want to see people
yeah,
fuck
they
with
gonna
their
watch
shit.
you, yeah.
They're gonna be like, yo, this nigga's kind of fire, but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say no. You feel
Yo,
me?
niggas only jack you when you're already lit.
Lit.
yeah, you have to have
Like a
fame for them to
brand,
actually
yeah,
want to
yeah,
listen to you.
Because
That's
they
the
want to
only
grab
thing.
that. Yeah.
It's so hard
Yeah.
to just grasp and understand of why can't everybody eat.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
can't
bro.
everybody eat? And
Yeah.
it's just like one of those things. It's hard for me to grasp, and I know
Yeah.
y'all can resonate in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for you to grasp the fact that why can't everybody eat?
Yeah.
Right. And it's just one of those things. I don't think do you think we'll ever get to understanding that? Do you think that we'll ever get to a point where everybody's
Always gonna be haters, man.
There's
It's
always
always
gonna
that's
be
part of the
envy,
game,
bro.
man. People be in the comments,
As long as we
crazy
humans,
shit.
bro.
yeah, well, there's that 1%, but as
Yeah.
far as like a whole, like if you're creating a fashion brand, if you're doing your music, as far as the underground, you guys never think we'll get to that point?
As underground, I feel like like you said before, we have to leave. Like we can't just base off New York. We gotta go somewhere.
We gotta expand.
Yeah, because it's like I feel like people out there will fuck with us way more than people
Yeah.
because the
Thank
people
you.
that's around here, they know us.
That's
like we
facts,
be
that's
around
facts,
here, we
yeah.
grew up together.
Yeah.
A lot of people's not gonna show that support. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even though the song is good, even though that what you're doing is good, you making
Yeah.
money, they're gonna hate
They're not
you
gonna
for the
show
simple
you,
fact
yeah.
that they live right next to you.
Fendi.
Makes
Yeah.
sense, man.
That's a
Makes
fact,
sense.
that's
That's
a
sad, man. For real.
It's
man.
all. I mean, it's okay because there's always gonna be real. The same way there's haters, there's gonna be people that actually support, and that's the only thing that's really gonna bring you up. If you don't have no connect already, is if you show that genuine support to other people. That's what people gonna ride for you. They're gonna
Yeah.
ride because they see that you're not like a hater and shit.
That's a
You
fact.
comfortable to be around and shit like that.
Yeah, man. That's right, man. I think the biggest thing for anybody who's coming from a scenery like Massachusetts in particular, right? You get to observe this. You get to observe the underground, right?
Yeah.
The culture.
Yeah.
The culture is the most important thing. It's an essential aspect of just seeing what is going on, right? As far as people creating, people
Yeah.
doing their own thing. You observe that, bring it back to your home, right?
That's a fact,
And build it. Build off of
Yeah.
it, right? I think a lot of people don't understand that. Renaissance did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
built it off of
Yeah.
what they were seeing and made it their own.
Yeah, and the thing too is like these people like that's inspired me. Like Koan making his clothes and his flow
Yeah.
is so different than mine. It's like that shit like that type of shit inspires me. You feel me? Like Juwan making his clothes, being creative, people actually like aspiring to do some shit. Like that's the people I like to surround myself with, cause it's gonna motivate me to go hard. Like not even on no like competitive shit. Just be like, all right, they doing their thing. Like I gotta get up and do my thing too. You feel me? And stay consistent.
This man records
Yeah.
24/7, guys.
Yeah,
Believe
he said himself. Yeah, I record all the time, bro. Cause I like at night, you feel me, go home lit. just record, and practice makes perfect. So that's why it's
Makes
going.
perfect, for sure.
Low key, I be getting the neighbors a little tight because sometimes we be bumping, but we try to keep it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we apologize to the neighbors. You feel me? Shout out Travis. Travis understanding. That's the landlord. He's mad understanding about that shit. He don't be like no asshole landlord. Like, y'all gotta keep it kind of down because the neighbors getting a little.
Hey man,
you know what I'm saying?
it's family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's the culture. This is community. I think community is culture. That's it.
Yeah.
Community is culture. Wherever
yeah.
you grew up as, that's your culture. That's your particular culture.
That's a
you know what
fact.
I mean?
That's a fact.
But just to touch in the realm of fashion, man, because I know we've been talking a lot about music, but in the realm of fashion, man. So as far as just creating, and like you said, you try to take things and just make it your own. You go to thrift shops, make it your own. What's the process like? I mean, is it made in a day, or is it because Rome wasn't built in a day, but is it made in a day?
I mean, it depends because obviously I have to think about what I have to create. So once I figure that out, then I just have to get the materials, and then sometimes it takes a couple hours, sometimes it takes 1 or 2 days because I have other things to do. But sewing definitely takes time. I gotta make sure everything is sewn properly because I hand stitch it with the sewing machine.
Yeah, he's on that all night. All night I hear the sewing machine going do 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 do. We put in the work while they sleep. You feel me? We up. We be up till
I be up all night too.
He's sewing. You feel me? I'm recording until 5 in the morning, all the time, bro. And Sean too. Sean comes in, takes some shots, some fire. Every shot.
Shout out my cousin Sean.
Shout out Sean.
Big inspiration. Come on, big inspiration.
Get in here,
yes, sir. It's a very important man. You know what I'm saying? Very important man.
Sit down, bro. Sit down.
My last IG pic, that's one of my hardest.
Yes, sir. Right here, man.
One of my hardest IG
man. I'm good. They don't even see my face.
Big inspiration.
That's the big cuz.
Yes, sir.
We got a lot of ideas. You know what I'm saying? We share ideas. Go back and forth. He's very creative, the creative genius. I get a lot of inspiration from him. Shout out Sean, man.
He takes a lot of cousins. They dead ass cousins.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
takes some photos and everything. He's like the bondage for everything. He put everything together,
the
man.
OG, that's the OG right there.
Super glue, you heard?
So,
shout out Sean, man.
Yeah, man. So Sean, the photos, all this going on, what does it take for you to stand out? Because everybody be seeing landscape photos, everybody be seeing portrait photos.
Landscapes. I mean, I guess with photos, with flicks, it's just knowing, just when to actually take a picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the moment.
Capture that vibe.
Capture the moment. Yeah.
He definitely does a good job at that. He brings a life out of it.
Yeah.
He
I've been
knows
shooting
how to
a while.
capture it.
I've been shooting a long
He been
time,
doing this. He worked with a lot of big artists, a lot of big people on shoots and everything. He's on set. You feel me?
I don't like to brag, but resumes are right, bro.
He's connected.
My shit is not bad, man.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
I hear you, man. Do you think the biggest thing when it comes to photos, because everybody just identifies it as just a photo, it's just a picture, but do you think the overall message is what's more greater instead of just the quality of the photo?
I'm actually, you got technique, right? And you got content. So you could be good at one thing, but not the other one. But content is always gonna win, you know what I'm saying? So this is why you have people that just use their phone for certain things, you know what I'm saying? And people like myself, I need the right, X, Y, or Z or whatever, But end of the day though, it's about getting that moment right, you know what I'm saying? Just capturing that moment, and being present, you know what I'm saying? Being there is half the battle, right?
Yeah, man.
What's having the access?
Yeah, no, for sure. What's the coolest thing that you shot, man? Because obviously they've been saying that you showed a lot. So, what's the coolest thing that that you've done, as far as videos, as far as photos?
Damn, bro, it's so much shit.
We can't shoot some magazines.
I'll tell you what. I did the cover of this lookbook with Russell Westbrook a long time ago.
Wow.
I was maybe 6 years ago.
That's
you feel me? That's probably one of the most notable things. I just did a catalog with Paul Stewart. I got a bunch, bro.
It's a lot of stuff, man.
Kiff,
I know, I put you on the spot.
Done a lot of things, bro.
That's lit, man. I think the biggest thing is just even you alone, when you have that credibility, right? You can build off and connect. And I know y'all can resonate too, just building off and connection, bro. And I think that's the biggest thing with the culture alone is just we have to build that, right? We have to come to agreement where, okay, you're doing this, bet. Well, all right, bet I'm gonna connect with you, right? And we can make something out of it, right? And I think that's the biggest thing for me. Observing what y'all are saying, from observing on the outside perspective, is that's how to build the culture, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like it's also good too because everybody does something different.
Yeah, man.
We could feed off everybody. You feel me?
True.
You always need pictures. We
You
gonna
got
need
the
somebody
picture
with the
person,
talent
yeah.
too. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
The clothes. It's
Everything.
all about
You
like
got
keeping
all-
it all in one. Because if one blows, everything goes up.
Yeah, bring the
Everything
team
goes
with me.
up.
That's
I
how
don't
it
think
is,
a lot of
man.
people understand that
They
though.
don't
And
understand.
I personally don't know why. I personally don't understand why, but it's one of those things that you just have to see it to believe it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta remember the people that helped you get up there. You
Of course,
feel me? You gotta
of
put them
course,
on. That's how it
of
is.
course.
Yeah.
That's the most essential thing to have, man.
Facts.
Yeah.
Most
Can't-
essential thing.
Can't make it without a team.
Yeah.
The team is
You
your
need a
backbone.
team.
Yeah,
You need a
trust
team.
me, I know.
Facts.
The ASAP
Work,
Mob,
you
you feel me?
definitely need
ASAP Mob,
Yeah.
All Future.
Yeah, like, look
you
at
know,
the,
like
like,
they
you know
got
what I'm saying?
collective. It's a unit, and
Yeah.
that's what like you have to form. If you don't have a support team, like how you gonna do it? You feel
Yeah.
me? There's too much competition, man. So it's like, but we very lit, bro. I'm telling you, we underground. We got the sound. Like, I'm telling you, shit's about to pop up for real.
Yeah, I know there's other heads too, Sebby. We're gonna get into that, but I feel like for people that don't have that, right? So for local rappers, especially back home, for local rappers in y'all area in Brooklyn or somewhere like Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Like anywhere in New York.
Yeah.
Like how do you form that? Do you think you just, you know what I'm saying, go like, oh hey, what you do? Like how does that
I
even
think
come
it's
about?
a thing like not everybody really got it. You feel me? Cause like especially if you grew up here, so you already the mindset is like you don't fuck with new niggas, like no new friends. Like you feel me? Like this is my squad. This is my squad. So you got a lot of like gang shit. You got a lot of people like branching off into their own thing. But if you can just be an open-minded person, bro, and see that someone has something to bring to the table, and this I'm from Boston, so I'm already thinking like I fuck with the culture, with it so much what they doing. So I just bring up. I started my own thing. That was just me. And then it's like it takes a lot of guts to just go out and even just talk to people. People don't do that no more. Everybody on their phone all the time,
Yeah.
social
Yeah,
media. Like
people be
people don't know how to
mad
walk
anti,
up to
bro,
somebody and
like-
just have a conversation. I was just walking up to people on the street. You know,
Yeah.
I don't even remember me and Koan. Like I don't even remember. We just met each other, bro, and the vibes were there. And so it's like that's my nigga though. That's like my man's, bro.
Yeah.
Like you feel me?
And it's always about that energy. Like, if you come to New York type shit and you bring that energy, you bring that drive, like, yo, I'm trying to make it, I'm trying to build a team, and I'm trying to get up, you're gonna get up. It's
Yeah.
just important not to lose that energy and
Yeah.
momentum. Because once you lose it,
It's gone.
you never
It's
gonna
gone.
know,
You
and
never-
it's gone.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? It's clipped. So it's always important to have that energy and that momentum that you're trying to get up, and you're trying to be productive when you out here type shit. Feel me?
Word.
That's
Yeah.
really what it's about.
Vibes for days, vibes for eyes, vibes for eyes, vibes for eyes.
That's a important
to
message.
build on that too. Like you gotta be official, bro. Like be authentic. You know what I mean? Like you be yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? And people feel that. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause you could be, you know what I'm saying, like XYZ for that long, but
Yeah.
you know, like if it ain't real, it's not gonna like
Exactly.
last.
Exactly.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's the most
it's only
important
so
thing.
long, yeah. You know what I mean? It's only
Yeah.
so long that nigga could pretend for. So it's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
You
you know
gonna
what I
see
mean?
through
Be
that
yourself,
shit,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the most
Yeah,
important thing,
man.
man.
Find your folks like that.
Yeah,
Right.
people fuck with character too.
Yeah, you gotta have a personality. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas be mad boring and shit. People
I
be
see
black.
it, yeah.
Like, people are boring. These people lit. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
Cause
They
no,
lit.
like honestly, bro, there's not a lot of rappers I can actually watch in an interview. To be honest, I can't
Yeah.
personally. I can't. I feel like I can't.
Get bored.
Yeah, I
and
can't
watching
really talk to them and have a good conversation because I
Yeah.
know like you don't have that drive to actually make me
Yeah,
excited.
yeah.
But your music is okay, but
Yeah.
you don't have that drive.
The character,
I feel like
yeah.
one thing that's how like Cardi B like really keeping her stands because people actually like her as a person.
Word.
So
She's herself.
yeah, basically like Uzi too. Man, I love Uzi. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Even
shout
more
out-
than
shout out
music.
Uzi, man.
Even
Shout out
more than
Uzi. Uzi's mad lit, bro. That's one of my
what-
inspirations. That and I can't
sure.
cap Playboy Cardi definitely.
Nah, for
big.
sure.
Oh, yo,
Yeah,
I
for
fuck
sure.
with Cardi.
Yeah,
I fuck with Cardi.
Oh,
yo.
yeah. Love the Cardi, man.
For
No
that
cap.
beat. For that beat. For that sheet.
You definitely show love to New York, especially being part of the mob and shit.
Oh,
so
yeah,
like,
for
you know,
sure.
yeah, with that, man.
Yeah.
But I think that's the most important message that you even relate was just like being authentic and just like giving that energy, right? Like just you know what I'm saying, expressing, just be yourself, right?
Yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
Yourself.
That's
It's
the
the only
most
thing you can
important.
be.
Yeah,
Got you.
gotta be
No
yourself,
cap.
man. If you ain't yourself, then who
Who
are
you
you?
be?
Who are you? Like, what you doing? Like,
Stop playing, man.
Shit.
Gotta be yourself, man.
Right.
I try to approach that in any interview I do. I know y'all approach that in your realm too.
Yeah.
So That's the most important thing, man.
Most deaf.
But as far as artists that we, you know what I'm saying, we're not hip to, I know that you're close with guys like Splash God too.
God, shout out Splash God.
Splash God's a low-key one that, you know what I'm saying, came in the mix.
Yeah, we got a song out too. It's called Yerkies. That shit's on SoundCloud. That shit fire. Shout out to Splash. I don't know when he gonna pull up. I thought he was pulling up today. You gonna see when you interview, he's a character, that man. But yeah, that's shout out. Yeah,
some Brooklyn shit.
But nah, that's
so
my guy.
yeah, man. So what's the other? Cause I want to know what's some other artists that you're.
Splash, definitely. He's one of the first people that I performed with, like before I even met these two. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a performer with Splash. He fuck with my shit. Heavy Girls in My Bag. He's like, yo, that's on fire. So
yo, what did I tell you though?
Yeah,
I said, yo,
that shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think he just comes to my shows. He's an authentic person. You feel me? He's such a good, positive character. So you gonna see him. He speaks for himself. Definitely. Shout out Splash. Yeah.
Word, man. I think the message was already conveyed. I was gonna ask y'all what's the message y'all want to leave off of, but I think the message is already conveyed. If y'all want to elaborate, just to remind them, because I don't think they got it.
I mean, pretty much, like, you know, look out for us, bro.
Look out for us. Yo, stay drippy. You feel me? Stay drippy. Always rock your best drip when you leave the crib. That should be your best outfit. You feel me? Like, you gotta stay real. You know what I'm saying? Follow your dreams. Never always follow your dreams. You feel me? And just work hard. Like, don't let nobody, put you down. Think you can't do something because it's possible. It all starts here. It starts from the bottom. You just build that shit up, and that's what you do. You feel me? Like, I feel like I came a long way from my root, like from Boston. Like, definitely.
Yeah, definitely, man. We seen it. But I want everybody one by one to just relay a message. Last message before we end this off.
Last message?
Yeah, so start over, bro. What's the biggest thing that you took away, especially with the culture alone, like pop culture in here, and just how, like, what message that you can relate to other cultures that are trying to build?
When it comes to building, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Ain't nothing to do, yeah.
If you got something in mind, you feel me? If you want that, go take it.
You get it done.
Yeah, that's lit, man.
Oh, yeah.
And for you, man, I would say like, oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you meant. So as far as just like the photography culture, because we got everybody doing everything, man. I want this message to be relayed. So what is the biggest takeaway that you've noticed, especially in your realm?
I mean, there's a lot of competition, bro. So you gotta sell yourself truthfully. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do this shit like professionally, but under all that, I think just shoot what you like. You feel me? And just try to master that. Stay there. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going.
Word, man.
I guess so, yeah.
And
rest in peace, King Von, man.
Oh,
yeah.
I was just aware of that.
Just tell me, yeah.
Sad, bro.
It's just crazy, man. Sebby, back home.
Do it or don't do it. You heard? You feel me? That's do it or don't do it, man. You feel me? You just gotta do what you do. You feel me? Like, you feel me? We got the lighter on deck. That's the brand. You feel me? That's it, man. Shout out that shit.
We got a bunch of goodies for all y'all in the car.
Hell yeah. And pretty much just know it's Sebby season. You feel me? It's really Sebby season. We going up with this shit. That's all I got.
Heard you, bro.
Oh yeah.
My message is like, just keep working. Don't matter, like, people's gonna doubt you always. Just keep working. Like, I had moments when I'm like down because like I don't know what to do next. You feel me? Just keep working. You can't do nothing but keep working. Just hope for the best. You feel me?
Yeah.
Always go hard for what you believe in. You feel me? Because nobody's gonna believe it until you do.
Nah, facts, bro. Yeah. Facts. Yeah. The message even wrote, like, you know what I'm saying, what y'all said, it's you know what I'm saying, essential. Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
That's a fact. And don't forget, you could do anything you put your mind to. Feel me? It doesn't matter if it's photography, if it's modeling, if it's fashion designer, if it's rapping, singing, bro. If you want to do it, bro, just do it. And make sure you put your 100%. Because you slacking and the next person will overdo what you want to do because you're not working hard enough. Don't do that. Just do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
You know what you gotta do. What you gotta do.
Land the plane, bro. As far as fashion, man, what's the biggest takeaway that you've gotten?
Alright, so my message would be that time is an illusion. Don't let time dictate like your level of success. Just keep working on what your passion is, and then eventually you get there. Because I'm now starting to blow up, so just look out for it.
Innovation, man. Innovation is everything. Innovation is everything.
Made in New York.
Made in New York. Made in Mass. You know the deal.
Just do it like Nike.
Always appreciate your roots, man. That's the biggest takeaway that I've gotten. Seeing this, appreciate your roots. Even though like our culture alone isn't like really that known, I appreciate my roots because you know what? I'm hip right now. You never know what happens. Sebby, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? You just appreciate your roots because you just never know. You never know what happens. And you've seen it firsthand. Like, you got Paul Smoke. You got all these guys. Like, who would have thought, right? Like, as a community back home, like, people that knew him, they would be like, yo, word? Like, but like, it's just one of those things, man. And I think that's the biggest takeaway of people that are watching this right now. Like, just get an understanding of, hold on, so y'all can understand. Just get an understanding of what y'all seeing here. Like, this could be us, if not our own, right? Yeah. And that's the biggest takeaway that we have to understand, man. Boston, Massachusetts as a whole, Brockton, everywhere, man. You know the deal, right? But just on this note, I want y'all to just be like, shout out Duverdome. Simple. Right. Simple.
Shout out Duverdome.
You know that already.
Let's get it on sync. Let's get it on sync. 3, 2, 1.
Shout out Duverdome.
All love, man. All love on this side, man. We'll make sure we put the ads in. But before we end the note, make sure y'all like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Also follow us on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all know the deal, man. All love, spread love.
That's the Brooklyn way.
That's the Brooklyn way.
I keep the girls in my bag, yeah. 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 Sebby ain't going outside,